Greetings. Several years ago, our former mission executive, Pastor Richard Gall, asked a fascinating question. Who taught you to be generous? Now that question assumes two things. First of all, it assumes that you are a generous person. And secondly, it assumes that you learned that generosity from someone else. Because generosity remains a subject of interest today, I've been asked to prepare 11 two-minute fireside chats on the topic of generosity. I hope you find these fireside chats interesting and perhaps challenging. Some of you will watch them in church on a Sunday morning. Others of you will receive them as attachments to weekly or monthly newsletters. And still others of you may be directed to the website where we have all these stored for you to watch. Here comes the first one right now. And oh, by the way, thank you for your generous gift of your time. God bless. Recently my wife and I went shopping, and afterwards we stopped by an ice cream shop for an ice cream cone. I watched as the gal scooped up the ice cream and put it on top of the cone rather than inside the cone, leaving quite a bit of air between the ice cream and the bottom of the cone. It reminded me of all the bags of potato chips I've bought and opened up to see nothing but a lot of dead air space in there too. Oh, I know, they say that that's meant to protect the contents during shipping. But recently, a consumer-oriented magazine had an article with this title, "Pill Bottles with Air to Spare." Even our medicine is being affected by dead air space, which makes me wonder, am I really getting my money's worth out of all these things? Which is why I like these words of promise from Jesus. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. God gives you and me a full measure, especially when it comes to the forgiveness of our sins, but His other gifts to you are equally full measured as well. God's generosity, you see, knows no bounds. His promise is meant to inspire you to godly giving as well. Pressed down, shaken together, running over. Whether we're talking about financial generosity, or whether we're talking about generosity of time spent with family, or even the generosity of friendship that says no matter what, I'm always there for you. Measure for measure, let God's generosity cause yours to spill over into the lives of your friends and family too.